I'm Sarah Star, and this is your space weather forecast for the day. Did you know that today is the 12/12 portal? Did you also know it's all about crown activation for the new year upcoming, setting your intentions and moving forward in your process? We have this new moon coming in tomorrow, and it is giving us all the insights. It is giving all the epiphanies that come along with it, because we had our moon and it shifted into Sagittarius energy. So it's opening up that new moon window for us. We also have Mars and Jupiter, and they are teaming up today. So what that means is that they are going to help activate all of the new creative energy that you're trying to incorporate into your life. Because there's an intense wanting of change and transformation right now, although right now, yet again, not the time to make the big moves, baby steps into the new year. But remember, you don't have to do a thing I say. We have Mercury also with Venus right now, so that's like opening up those heart-to-heart conversations, because we're gaining a lot of new inspiration yet again when it comes to love and money. That seems to be the whole theme of December. So this is a great opportunity for you to get out and to explore who or what is making you happy, number one, and how you're going to be supported through it. These are breakthroughs that are really going to come in, especially with the new year. So be patient, breakthroughs are on the way. Now let's talk about the solar weather and what it's going to do for you today on the 12/12 portal. All right, here we go. Crown activations right here. So this 12/12 portal is really setting the mood for the new year, because yet again, it's new opportunities right now. So we did have a very large spike here. It did not reach down into gamma range. That would be the rainbow blast right here. But crown activations today. And in Italy, we are getting some light in there too. We have this little dark void, but lots of light is coming in Italy. Now let's talk about the sun flares. Oh my God, this just has not stopped, has it? We have 3511 still lighting up. The bulk of the C-class flares for really from there. 3513 did throw us that M-class flare. So let's look at these two regions here. Now we have 6 sunspot regions. We are going to look at 3513, which is Earth facing, along with a coronal hole, mind you, and then 3511. This one is heading off of the limb, and it is in slight decay. So we won't see too much activity, but let's see these regions. Here we go. 3511 is heading off of the southwestern limb of the sun. We have that 10% still with proton levels and the 10% with the X class. That has not changed. Honestly, this really hasn't changed at all, the percentage. So a lot of light is still coming in from this region, although it is heading off of the southwestern limb. And this right here is 3513. It is Earth facing right now in beta and gamma range, still about the same exact size, same number of sunspots, but note it is pulling apart. So we have trailing spots over here. And notice the percentage of protons still exactly the same. Percentage for X-class flares, 10%, still exactly the same. And we do have a chance of having some M-class and of course those C-class flares. With the proton levels of both 3511 and 3513, we have a chance of reaching those S1 solar radiation storms, especially if we are getting multiple high-class flares from here, sometimes even C-class flares. But they all play a toll. And our current solar winds are around a 1, so we are very slow moving right now. We're around 350 kilometers per second. Density is around 5, so everything's very, very slow. And our solar activity is going to decrease, especially as 3511 heads off of the sun. Now check out the coronal hole that is Earth facing now. And remember, 3513 is right above here, also Earth facing. So any of those flares is going to be enhanced by our coronal hole. And yet again, we have tons of filaments surrounding these coronal holes, ready for filament eruption liftoffs. So our solar activity is going to be relatively low, especially as 3511 heads off. But we're getting a lot of light for our 12/12 portal. This is important. Are you feeling the intensity in the air? I mean, we stepped out of that Scorpio energy, which is intense emotions, and then we're into that Sagittarius, which is all about passion and fire. We have a lot of planetary alignments that are really making what you desire and what you want happen. So make sure that you look into that. How do you feel about it? What are you working towards? It seems like this is very goal-oriented. So we're working on something. What is that something? Remember to set your intentions today as well. With the 12/12 portal, we have a lot of openings of cosmic energy right now, and they obviously are going to be filtered through you, especially if you already cleaned and aligned your vessel, and if you are welcoming this transformation. This is going to be for the betterment of you. Stay aligned, stay grounded. I'm Sarah Starr, and this is your space weather forecast for the day. Love ya!